Hey guys, what's up? Dutogira here. We're going to be doing more Civ 5 on Deity. Let me change the title of this broadcast super quick. And, well, yeah, that's basically it. We're going to be doing more Civ 5 on Deity, and I think this time, after my humiliating defeat at the, well, after my humiliating defeat trying to play Ethiopia at the hands of Boudica, who was far more aggressive and more willing to backstab than I thought she would be. She's usually not as backstabby as she was that game, but that lady was backstabby that game. I think we're going to try playing as the Iroquois this time. And it's... honestly, they're really good for fighting defensive wars because you have a natural, tendency, or there's a start bias for the Iroquois to end up in forest and jungle tile, and you get massive bonuses on the Mohawk warriors, which replace swordsmen, a really strong iron-based unit, for fighting inside jungles, in addition to the natural bonus that jungles and forests give you. In other words, if somebody tries to attack you while you have your Mohawk warriors, and you're in jungle, they're not going to kill the Mohawks. Nothing they can use in the early game will kill a Mohawk, because it is stronger than a baseline swordsman. It gets the normal jungle bonus, and it gets another 33% defensive bonus. It basically gets boosted up to a unit of almost 30 combat strength, just for fighting in jungles. If it is defensively, and that's assuming you don't get a boost for drilling, which will be the rough terrain defense bonus. So Hiawatha, absolutely amazing for defense. They've also got the Longhouse, which is a pretty big improvement over the Workshop, giving +1 production for each forest tile worked, so Hiawatha's great for production. So we're going to try this, and see what happens. Not to mention, the passive of having units move through forest and jungle as if it were roads. And forest and jungles already count as roads towards city connections after you research the wheel.
Long have your people lived near the great and holy Lake Ontario, in the land that has come to be known as New York State in North America.
Let's begin our journey. Well, here's some jungle. There's stone, fish. I don't see any luxuries, though. What is this? Okay, silk and gold up here. There's a mountain. There's 2 sources of fish. There's a forest here. All in all, I really actually don't like this start that much, but we'll see how it plays out. Okay, there's more silk. Not really that much more forest, though. We'll get started on a monument, then a scout, then a worker. Standard start procedure. And pottery. Then... what does it look like I'm going to need after that? Masonry, calendar, mining, calendar... looks like mining, because I'll need to be able to clear the forests on these. Then I think maybe animal husbandry, then calendar, then the wheel, then sailing, and then rush philosophy. That looks good to me. That could change, of course, but I'm just trying to set up a baseline game plan. And I probably will not get a religion this playthrough. Hiawatha, as a little bit of a downside, is actually pretty terrible at getting religion, since he has nothing to help boost his faith. There's a lot of hills. This city is going to be pretty good for production. The thing is, if I had gotten... oh, wow, Germany that soon? That's worrying. Germany's probably pretty close to me. Yeah, the thing is, if this were all forest instead, upon getting a workshop, I would have basically just as ridiculous of production. But... No, I don't. And this is my first time running with the Communitas map pack. I am... Oh, Germany's right here. Holy crap! Okay, I'm gonna have to take him out. Onondaga grew. Go work. Actually, yeah, that tile. There's not a lot of food in range here. That sucks. I'm gonna have to go for a really early military just to take out Germany. Which changes everything. That means I need pottery, mining, animal husbandry, and then rush mathematics. And then rush ironworking for my unique unit. I am way too close to Germany to do anything otherwise. The good news is there's some forests around both of these, so my swordsman can do pretty well. I also appear to be stuck on an island with him. This needs to be my island, not his. So... The good news is Hamburg and Berlin are both in terrible defensive locations, from the looks of it. So I won't actually have a terribly difficult time assaulting these cities. The borders of Onondaga grew. Go work that tile then. No, you're not getting embassy. I don't think he actually knows where my capital is yet. I might just take that worker from him. Take both of his workers? Ooh, that is so tempting. I could really screw up his production at that point. Oh, it's probably a terrible idea. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, sorry, bro. Space out there. Okay, yeah, that was a terrible idea. Okay, well, we're actually... I plan on restarting. Just because of this, Yeah, they're already coveting my lands. And all I did was found my capital. So, I mean, this was never going to really work. So we have to retry with Hiawatha. So I am going to restart the stream super quick then. And hopefully can do way better than that with our next start location. Wait a minute, Hiawatha is here. On Deity, on Epic, and on the Communitas map. Alright. Give me 1 second. We're gonna restart here.